In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to have a productive day with tips and tricks. Perspective Plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. Ever feel like your to-do list is multiplying behind your back? You can cross one task off and somehow 3 more magically appear, like your to-do list is trying to win a game of whack-a-mole. One day you're crushing it like a productivity superhero, and the next you're staring into the fridge for the 3rd time, hoping it gives you life answers. Here's the thing, having a productive day isn't about doing more, it's about doing what actually matters. There are no gold medals for answering every email in your inbox if none of them move the needle. The real flex? Knowing when to focus, what to focus on, and how to walk away without guilt when the job is done. This guide cuts through the chaos, ditches the hustle culture nonsense, and shows you how to get your brain, calendar, and energy levels working with you and not against you. Let's get our productivity hats on. Stylish, slightly chaotic, but effective hats. Why productivity actually matters, and no, it's not just to impress your boss. Productivity isn't about logging 16-hour days fueled by caffeine and panic. It's about working in a way that doesn't make you want to spontaneously delete your calendar app. Being productive means doing the things that matter, not turning into a stress pancake while doing them. Having time left over for that show you love, your plants, or your really specific hobby involving miniature clay fruit. How does productivity really affect your life? Let's break it down. Career growth. High performers don't just show up and reply all like champs. They prioritize, strategize, and deliver real results. That's what gets you noticed. Productivity helps you hit deadlines, manage workload like a boss, and open doors to better roles, promotions, and stability, aka more money and fewer headaches. Personal satisfaction. Nothing is quite like that I've finished everything I planned for today dopamine rush. Being productive gives you confidence, reduces the what am I even doing with my life spiral, and builds serious momentum. Progress isn't just professional, it's personal too. Peace of mind when you know you've handled what needed handling. Your brain can truly chill. You sleep better, stress less, and stop dreaming about unfinished spreadsheets. Morning routines for a productive start, aka how to stop waking up in a panic. You know those people who wake up early, meditate, do yoga, and make green smoothies all before 7 a.m.? Yeah, I don't trust them either, but hey, we can steal their secrets and build a morning routine that actually works for, well, real humans, with snooze buttons and caffeine addictions. Because the truth is, a smooth, focused morning sets the vibe for the rest of your day. Let's break it down, minus the pressure to become a morning monk. Plan your day the night before, so morning you isn't panicking. Mornings are no time for major decisions. That's how you end up eating cold pizza for breakfast and wondering if showering is truly negotiable. Instead, give your future self a gift, less chaos. Here's how. Make a to-do list with your top 3 priorities, because let's be real, you won't finish 23 tasks by noon. Organize your day with deadlines and realistic goals, not fantasy tasks like clean the entire garage before work. Set out your clothes, prep your breakfast, or even lunch, and find your keys now, not during a 7 a.m. scavenger hunt. This tiny bit of effort at night helps you roll into the next day like a semi-functional adult that you are. Start with energizing habits without turning into a fitness influencer. You don't really need a 5 a.m. boot camp and a kale cleanse. You just need a few things that gently kick your brain into gear. Move your body, walk, stretch, dance in your kitchen if you need to. Whatever gets your blood flowing and joints uncreaking, that's a good start. Mindfulness moment. Even 1 minute of deep breathing, journaling, or just staring out the window like a mysterious poet helps you reset. Breakfast that doesn't suck. Coffee counts, but add something with protein or even fiber so you don't crash like a toddler on a sugar high. Avoid screens like they're spoilers. Try not to fall face first into emails or even Instagram reels before you even remembered your name. Basically, think of your morning as a runway and not a racetrack. You're setting yourself up to take off, not wipe out. Tackle high priority tasks first, aka eat the frog before it eats you. Mornings are magical, not in a unicorns and sparkles way, but in a my brain isn't fried yet way. This is prime time for deep focus, so don't waste it replying to emails that could have stayed in your drafts till noon. Instead, break out your inner Dwight Schrute and consult the Eisenhower matrix. Sort out the actually important from the this looks urgent but is secretly nonsense pile. Eat the frog. That's productivity speak for tackling your ugliest, scariest task first. You'll build momentum and feel like a boss before your second cup of coffee. Time block like a pro. Give high-value tasks their own calendar slots so distractions know not to mess with you. This is your do not disturb, I'm being brilliant time. Bonus, getting the hard stuff done early means you can fake being relaxed and composed for the rest of the day. Strategies for staying focused. Because just focus more isn't an actual strategy. Let's face it, the internet is basically a giant machine designed to keep you from doing your job. 1 minute you're checking Slack, the next you're watching raccoons wash grapes on TikTok. That's where having a focus strategy comes in handy. Time blocking for grown-ups who get distracted by, well, everything. Imagine your workday as a playlist. Each block is a focus session dedicated to just one task. No tab hopping. No checking your phone every 5 minutes to see if Beyonce emailed you. She didn't, I promise. You stay on task because you know exactly what you should be doing and when. You dodge mental fatigue by cutting out constant task switching, which basically fries your brain. You build in breaks like a civilized human. Stretch, snack, breathe. Maybe pet a dog. It's like giving your brain a roadmap instead of letting it wander off into the YouTube comment section. Minimize distractions, because one notification shouldn't ruin your entire morning. Let's be honest here, your phone buzzes and suddenly you're 17 comments deep in a post about someone's sourdough starter. Distractions are sneaky like that. But with a few tweaks, you can reclaim your focus like a productivity ninja. Turn off those pesky notifications. Instagram will survive without you liking cat videos for the next hour. Designate a workspace. Yes, your bed technically has a flat surface, but your productivity deserves so much better. Find a corner, a chair, or even a desk, luxury I know, where your brain knows it's go time. Noise-canceling headphones. They're not just for pretending you can't hear your roommate reheating soup during a Zoom call. They actually can help you. Take breaks to reset your focus because you're not a machine. You're a glorious human being who needs snacks. Here's the thing. Working nonstop doesn't make you more productive. It actually makes you a bit more cranky. Try the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of laser-focused work, followed by a 5-minute dance party, or a stretch or a well-needed coffee break. Get up, walk around, blink at sunlight like a confused lizard. Do what you need to do. Look away from the screen so your eyeballs stop sizzling. Bonus, breaks keep your brain sharp and stop that afternoon crash where you suddenly forget your own name. Use goal tracking for motivation because your brain likes gold stars, yes, even as an adult. Big goals are great, but they can also feel like staring up at a mountain in flip-flops. That's why breaking things into bite-sized tasks is the move. Think, write report becomes open Google Doc, write 1 paragraph, reward yourself with peanut butter pretzels. Use checklists or apps to track progress so you can see just how awesome you're doing. Set mini milestones, celebrate them, confetti optional, and champagne is encouraged. Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspectiveplans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.